Wednesday, February 18th. Let's draw 3 cards for the energies in play today. Card number 1. Wheel of Fortune, and it's inverted. Upright, this card represents the inevitable progression of time and the way fate will unfurl or be changed even by its turning. But because it's reversed here, it's not turning as efficiently as we might like. And I'm getting a sense that this points to our current impasse politically. Things aren't moving as quickly as they could be because there are obstacles, intentional and otherwise, standing in the way. And so the next phase of this unfolding is being delayed. This can also point to a personal resistance to change. There may be something in you that is fearful of moving forward into a next phase of your development. There's a hesitation. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but the more we refuse to surrender to the progression and the unfolding of our reality, the more difficult it seems to be. This is the experience of most people on the spiritual path. It's like you can go with the flow or you can stay stuck where you are, but you'll end up being ground by the gears, so to speak. There's just this stuckness to this card, this energy of trying to pull on the reins. It's like, no, it can't happen that way, or it can't happen just yet. It feels to me more like this is collective weather, so to speak. There's a collective, oh, I know what it is. It just came to me. There is this, the horror collectively of what is unfolding is creating a pause, creating a collective gasp, like we need a moment to process. We need the justice, but at the same time, we understand the amount of personal fortitude and collective fortitude it's going to take to sort through all of this. That's what I'm getting here. So this is very much a collective card. This is not necessarily a personal card, unless there's something in your life that you're like, yeah, that resonates. I see what I'm doing here. Let's see what the next card says, because that'll give us a better beat on it. Okay, card number 2. King of Swords. And he is inverted. This is the Morgan Greer deck. Truth is being distorted. The swords are about clarity, truth, discernment, communication. And King is about mastery, but of course he's reversed here. Our truth is being muddied, confused. In some cases that's deliberate, in other cases it's just the nature of the beast. But I get the sense from the weightiness of this blade that this is exactly what is interfering with the wheel, the turning of the wheel. Not just our collective horror or our collective gasp at the intensity of reality right now, but also the messaging around it is deliberately designed to interfere with our understanding of it. And yet there's growth represented in this card. So the king is garlanded in flowers and berries. So significant growth is coming through from this passage. This is an intense moment of spiritual development. And even though it's unbelievably unpleasant for so many people, on the other side of it, something will blossom, something will grow from it. Don't forget we had we had death yesterday, so the ground is about to be cleared, about to be raised, so that it can be plowed over and replanted. Spiritual development here is not sentimental. It's cognitive sharpening under pressure. So the unpleasantness that we're feeling is the friction that'll reveal where our thinking has been outsourced. So this blossoming is about disciplined perception, sorting through the chaos, finding the signal in the noise, and refining our ability to do so. That's the sword. Card number 3 today, more swords, Page of Swords. We had this same progression in another suit the other day where we had the king and then the page, which is not the way that those fall in the deck. That's kind of a reversal. And this page is also reversed, just like the king. So the page is a beginner stance. This page, in his upright position, would be in the process of learning communication skills, learning discernment skills, learning how to separate truth from falsehoods. And in the upright state, we have some pillars in the background, and one of them has fallen down. So when you know the truth, you can take appropriate action. But because he's reversed, we're looking more at things like misinformation spreading quickly, jumping to conclusions, and being less than intentional in our inquiry, or less than precise in our inquiry. So swords indicate precision. They slice through cleanly, and they get to the heart of the matter, as it were. But in this reversal, the page is limited in his skills. He's still in beginner mode. This is a new situation that we have never had to navigate before, so it's going to take a different set of skills. And I'm thinking specifically of the fact that because there's been deliberate obfuscation of reality, it's going to fall to all of us to do this job. It's going to be a collective learning. We're all in page mode right now. We're all learning how to sort through what information is available and try to figure out what's true, what's false, where do we go next, what needs to happen. We don't know with absolute certainty who the heroes and the villains are in some cases, and so on. The page says, okay, now it falls to us, all of us who are beginners. We never expected to find ourselves in this role. We were really never meant to play it in the old reality, but we're not in that reality anymore. So we've all got to sort of reboot our learning in a way. We're awash in information, and so finding our way through the thicket requires a really sharp machete. So today may be a day for checking yourself if you're looking through some of this information and using a really clean intellect to try and sort through what's real, what's not, what's meaningful. So to sum it all up, today's spread, the wheel turns, the king's authority is under stress, and this page is learning under fire. Like, follow, and share for more. See you tomorrow.